Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? My name of course is Michael and welcome back to another video. This is my Q&A video that I announced I was going to be doing last week. So you guys have been giving your questions in. I've given you a week and a half to ask your questions. So if you didn't ask a question, I apologise, but unfortunately you're too late. One quick note, I have a face cam and I've moved it across the screen and it's much bigger and things now. So if you like the new style of this face cam, be sure to tell me down in the comments because you guys have been complaining that it's been too small and things like that. So if you like this setup more, do tell me in the comments. That's greatly appreciated. So into the questions. The first set of questions comes from Fear King, and he asks, what is your best real life and gaming achievement? Well, I'm not that old. I'm only 18 years old, nearly 19 years old, so I haven't had that long to have big real life achievements. So I guess the biggest one I've had so far is a very recent one. The fact that I got into university to do computer science, which is the course that I wanted to do in the university that I wanted to do, my first choice university. So that is a real big achievement for me. the next part in my life, I guess, is starting, or beginning of my life is starting, if you will. My best real life game achievement, I guess. I don't really know if YouTube is considered as part of gaming. So reaching 1,000 subscribers, I suppose, or it's reaching 100% on my very first game, which was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, back on the PlayStation 1. The second question is, do you smoke? Definitely not. I can't stand the stuff, tobacco and things like that. It's just horrible. I just, not my kind of thing. Third question is, what is your favourite game of all time and why? Make a top 3? Well, I have a top 5 of Xbox 360 games. That's when I started really to get really into gaming and things like that. But favourite game of all time is Red Dead Redemption. That game is amazingly built. The story was amazing. The character was amazing. I've said this before in my top 5 video, but that was awesome. Make a top 3 list. I don't really know the 2 and 3. There's so many other really good games, but Red Dead Redemption is the one that stands out the most to me. So question number 4. Where do you think GTA 5 will GTA 6 will take place? And what was the first GTA you've ever played? First GTA game I played was GTA 3 on the PC. I think it was GTA 3 anyway. Where do I think GTA 6 will be set? I don't know. Somewhere in America, obviously. I think they're not going to go outside of America anymore. It could be in Los Santos, Liberty City, Vice City. I really don't know. It could be anywhere. It could be Chicago, San Diego, San Francisco. I don't really know. Anywhere. I'm not a dev there, so I wouldn't know. Well, will you ever make prank videos, or will you ever make the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge video? Well, the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge has kind of been and gone now. It's kind of died a death. So many people have done it, and I was very, very late to get nominated, so I might not do it. But I have been nominated, so if you guys want to see me pour a cold bucket of water over my head, then I'll do that. But I did donate ages ago, so that's one thing. And will I ever make a prank video? Probably not my kind of thing. I'm not very inventive with prank ideas and stuff. It's never really crossed my mind before, to be honest. So next question comes from Assassin Grief, and he says, awesome video buddy, thank you very much. Keep up the good work again, thank you very much. And he goes, my question is, where do you see your channel in 2 years time? 2 years is a very long time. In 2 years time I'll be 21 and I will be going off to do my year in industry with my college degree. So I really don't know. I'm not having no plans to stop doing YouTube videos, but I have no plans to continue it. I don't know, we'll just have to see where life takes me. So I don't know the answer to that question. Game Azan, I don't know, Azan, I don't know, asks, how many steps could a dubstep step if a dubstep could step dub? I don't know the question to that. How many steps could a dubstep step if a dubstep could step dub? I don't know. The next question from him is, do you have a subscriber view goal? Subscriber goal would be really, really awesome to get 100,000 subscribers. That's never ever going to happen, but it's kind of like a dream, I suppose, to get a silver play button would be really awesome. And a view goal, again, 100,000, a million views could be really, really awesome, but I can't see it happening. 100,000 is probably a more realistic goal, because I'm already at 30,000, so it's only another 70,000, so I reckon we could do it at some point in the future. Next question comes from Brooke, and he asks, do you remember your first subscribers? Doesn't have to be the first, but the first few you interacted with the most, and do you still keep in touch with them, either in gaming or just YouTube? Well, you were one of the first people on this channel, actually, and another guy called Zviz. I don't keep in contact with him anymore. He kind of died off and stopped really speaking and things like that, and there's a couple of other people I was really really quite friendly with who kind of just stopped YouTube or stopped interacting and things like that. So it's a shame, but the only person really I speak to still is you. So yeah. The next question comes from Totally Comedy James, and he asks, if you could meet Vincent van Gogh, how long would it take you to cut off his other ear? Well, it would take an infinite amount of time because I wouldn't cut off his other ear because that's just weird. Next question comes from Indy, and he asks, how big is your cock? Well, look at the Empire State Building, double it again, and then divide it by pi, and that's how long my dick is. That's very long, I think. Next, the question is dubstep or house? Neither. I don't really like that kind of genre of music. The music I have in the background of my videos is pretty cool. I do quite like electro music, which is kind of the vibe that the music in my videos has, I suppose. Next question comes from Paranormal Greyness, and he asks, the saying goes, it's neither here nor there, but it's got to be damn somewhere. Thoughts? Well, it's a figure of speech, so it doesn't really mean anything, but here or there, being in the middle is where it's going to be if it's not here or there. But being in the middle is always a bad place to be. You've always got to be decisive. You've either got to be one place or the other place, and then being in the middle is never very fun. So there you go. Next questions come from 3Game Assassins, and he asks, what are your thoughts on Advanced Warfare? It seems interesting. It's got aspects from Halo, Titanfall, just a sci-fi Call of Duty basically, but it's going to be the Call of Duty community, and they're going to keep using sniping, head glitching, camping, and all the rest of it. So I probably won't be buying it just because there's so much bullshit involved with Call of Duty at the moment, and Sledgehammer Games are making it. I wasn't very fond of their work with Modern Warfare 3, so it's an okay game. I'm not going to bash it. It's Call of Duty, so it's going to do well anyway, but I'm going to stick with Halo and Destiny until the next Treyarch game comes out. Second question is, do you miss Mazu969? No, not really. He and I had a falling out last summer, and we never really recovered. There was a lot of drama involving us two, and we kind of just stopped speaking and things like that. So no, not really. No. I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings or anything. But third question is, what's your favourite type of music? I'm a really big fan of soundtrack music, actually. I do really like listening to game soundtrack and movie soundtrack. I don't really like many songs with lyrics in because I just don't. That's kind of what I listen to is mostly Imagine Dragons and the Awesome Mix Volume 1 from Guardians of the Galaxy. Otherwise, it's game soundtracks and film soundtracks mostly. And what got you into YouTube? Well, if you're going to talk about originally, it was Lego stop motion really got me into watching YouTube videos and posting to YouTube. But then I started doing Sims 3 houses videos, and that was because of Curtis Parody Gaming. I used to really like his houses. And then I started watching Woody's Gamertag and channels like that back in like 2010. So I started this channel and bought myself a Dazzle, and then M. Reynolds was born. Next question, or next set of questions actually comes from Robin. He asks, serious question, do you jabber when you flabber? Doesn't everybody? Non-serious question, why did you choose the degree that you are going to do, and what do you plan to use it for? Well, I would lie if I said I don't want to get a good paying job. That would just be a lie if I said I wasn't. Programming is a very big industry at the moment, and it's only going up. So and at the moment there's actually a shortage of young programmers, so getting into the programming now and learning about it and getting into a career, I think is a really good option for the future. I was trying to plan ahead, but I do really enjoy programming when I've been studying it at college and doing it by myself. I really do enjoy it, so it's going to be a lot of fun, as well as getting a good paying job, hopefully, because I know a lot of jobs are actually in a lot of jobs are in trouble at the moment before being replaced by computers and things like that. So the next question is, up the bum or in the mouth? Neither, because I'm not gay. I'm sorry, and I'm not really into that kind of thing. Next question is, how much would it cost to see you kiss James Buki? More than £1 million, because again, I'm not gay, and I don't really want to kiss James Buki, because that's just weird. Next question comes from Huntley Gaming, and he asks, who has inspired you to start YouTube? Plus, side note, have you been nominated for the Ice Bucket Challenge? Yes, I have been nominated for it, but I don't know if I'll do the video because the Ice Challenge has kind of died a death, and I don't want to be part of the publicity chain following along with the big herd of sheep, I suppose. I'm hipster like that, I guess. Who inspired me to start YouTube? Again, it was mostly Woody's Gamertag, Curtis Parody, and Lego Boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Those are the three main channels who got me really into making gaming videos and things like that. So thank you for your questions. Next set of questions, and that'll be the last set before we end this video off, which is from Reese Bithell, and he asks, what is the best video you've ever made? That's a good question. I don't really know. There's been a lot of good ones. It's probably the ones where I've been with the groups of friends. Probably the first Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare video. That's probably the best in my opinion, because it's so funny and things like that. Second one is, who would win in a fight between you and Boris Johnson? Obviously me, because I'm a badass and all that kind of stuff. Third question is, Stone Cold, Steve Austin, or The Rock? I was always a bigger fan of Steve Austin, but now, when I was younger, but now I've kind of started to like The Rock more, but I'm not really a fan of wrestling. But I'm going to say The Rock. What did you think of the new Doctor? As in the new Doctor Who? I actually really like him. He's got a more dark, serious side to him, and he's awesome for it. He's much different from Matt Smith and David Tennant and the others. So it's a really good change, and it's gotten rid of all the bullshit relationships crap that was introduced with the companions and the Doctor. So that's really good. I'm really interested in the new series. Next question is, what's the greatest film ever made? That is a good question. I actually really like Back to the Future 2. That's probably my favourite in the trilogy, and that's probably the film that I remember the most as being the best film, or one of the best films. Otherwise, it's probably one of the Star Warses or something like that. James Buki, James Evans, and Spider-Man. Snog, marry, avoid. That is a good question. I would marry Spider-Man because Spider-Man is awesome. I would snog James Buki, but I'm not going to, and I would avoid James Evans. Harsh, I know, but that's just reality. So that's it for this. We've run out of time. So thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the next part, and that'll be soon. So yeah.